Hey y'all, thanks for tuning into the Nintendo Drive. If you're hanging out with us on YouTube, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Or if you're getting cozy and listening to us on your podcast feed, make sure you're following and leaving us nice reviews. You can also support the show on Patreon and pick up some awesome merch. Links to those and more are in the description, but let's get the show started.
What's up, gamers?
Nintendo.
Hey, Sean, keep going.
Hi.
Keep singing that song. Keep
I
singing that funky
sing
music.
it to myself. Oh, Seth, it's so good to see you, Seth, and Lachlan and Amanda, and everybody who's watching and listening. Equally, all the same. Hello, people.
Equally.
People of Earth. Hello.
Hi. How are y'all? You doing well?
I'm doing
How's
very
everybody?
well. Hi.
Yeah?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh.
We,
Hey.
everybody.
Oh, we're all
were-
AMSR. We're gonna do the
Hello.
whispering podcast. Oh.
yeah.
Oh, who's honking through our
slurps.
ASMR part?
Oh, sorry.
Come on. Why are y'all
Come
honking?
on,
We're trying
bus
to do-
driver.
Okay, wait, there's people fighting outside, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to
Film it.
Every night there has been
World
a
Star.
fight
Film it.
outside. World Star.
Jump in.
World Star.
Jump
Sucker
in,
punch
get,
'em.
get involved.
We'll be like, what the
Spinning
heck? I
star
snap
kick.
my arm in half. I'm like, okay, bye. Go back inside.
Wait, is it bird? It's bird. I keep messing that
It's
up.
bird kick, yeah. Well,
It's
you
star
went your
in my
whole life
mind.
thinking it
Kick.
was star kick.
Spinning star kick.
I don't know. Chat, let us know if you're watching us live on YouTube and Twitch right now. YouTube.com/carpoolgaming, Twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live. You might notice there's some layout changes. We're in circles right now,
Circle mode.
and I don't know how I feel about it. I like it, but I wish I can't get us closer together. I feel like we're so far apart, and I don't like that. I wish I could customize where the circles are here on StreamYard, you know. But I don't know. Maybe just for tonight, we're trying some stuff out. Okay, we'll figure
Feel
it
very
out.
round.
Yeah,
I could zoom in
That's
Do it.
true.
You will.
if that would be
Yeah.
better. Would that be better?
So
You
much
should
better.
make Sean. You should make the entire circle just your face. Just get just that close.
My God.
This was my Nintendo
this.
profile picture for quite a while. Actually, just like a me.
Just filling the entire circle. Pretty good.
Hi,
I
everyone.
like it. Hi.
Oh,
We're
man.
very close and personal.
Dad?
Oh yeah.
Don't like this. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh yeah. Just one eyeball. Stephen Keller in the chat. Just get it that close. There you
Oh.
go. Yeah, the whole eyeball. Don't hurt
can't
yourself
handle
over
it.
there.
Welcome to our
Yeah.
eye exam.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how's my retina looking?
Not very
looking
good.
okay
You're
back
looking pretty
there?
good.
Yeah, a little
Yeah, you're looking
astigmatism. Yeah, it's okay.
I would not be the one to diagnose you.
Time for
properly.
bifocals is what you're
We'll
trying to
just
say.
cut it out.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll scoop it out.
Yeah, we can. Well, oh, I thought you meant this section. Like we could edit
Oh.
this out, but
Oh.
No.
you want to take
Well,
out my
no,
whole
we won't do
eyeball?
that.
Yeah, we'll
Won't
scoop
do
it
that.
out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, hi y'all.
good start.
Good start. Would y'all be okay with a little housekeeping? Little kissy housekeeping?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Is that
Yep.
acceptable?
Yes, October.
October. We're finally in October. First of all, thank you guys so much for your support during September. We ended up hitting 136 or something like that subs total on Twitch. It was crazy.
Yeah,
It was madness.
absolute madness.
Which was awesome, and we really appreciate everybody's support on Twitch during the month of September. The streams are still coming. Of course, we are not stopping. We're full steam ahead, heading towards Extra Life. So all of your support on Twitch, your support on Patreon, and all that fun stuff. Your support picking up merch as well. There's Extra Life merch available, carpoolgaming.com. That all goes straight into funding the Extra Life efforts this year. It's coming up. I bought my plane tickets today, Sean.
Oh,
I bought my
snap.
flights. I'm
Boy,
booked.
are your arms tired.
Oh my God. Yeah, just from booking them.
Just flew in.
Yeah. So it's locked in, man. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Nice.
We're like, we're like a month out, and
it's
real.
Less than.
Yeah, it's real. It's coming. Huge thanks to everybody for your support and for your continued support getting us to Extra Life. I don't know if this is like new or not, but I have a couple of I'm just going to thank these people anyways, regardless. Thank you to Sean Hennigan for coming back in at the exclusive tier. I can't remember if that was from last week or not, but either way, thank you very much.
Sean.
And thank you to the Don Rob for coming in at the gold member tier, our only Austin Powers themed tier on the Patreon. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Yes.
Farger.
Yes. Faja.
What's a Farger?
Thank you both very much for your support over there on Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, there's a bunch of exclusive content over there. Amanda just had an episode of Pants. Fulia is up next on Pants. And speaking of Fulia just dropped a pilot episode of a brand new podcast called the Mini Indie Van, which is like a monthly mini show where she talks about indie games. And it is like a dedicated indie show, just like we have like the RPG Cave dedicated to RPGs. We're going to have a mini indie show, which is really cool.
A Mindy show. We could have called it the Mindy Show, but that was already taken. They did that already.
Oh, yeah.
The Mindy Project, I think it was called.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, with the girl from The Office, Kelly from The Office.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Mork and
Love
Mindy.
Kelly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fashion show
at lunch. Yes.
So yeah, check that out and let us know what you think, because it's a pilot, right? And we want to get feedback from folks, so that's over there on the Patreon as well. Sean and I, if y'all listen to this show, Sean, you and I recently did a like nearly 2-hour in-depth review discussion for 1993's classic Super Mario Brothers. We did it live on Twitch, and that was how we did that, but the audio will be going up to Patreon soon, and you can only listen to it as an audio podcast on Patreon. So that was our kind of last-minute 100 sub-goal incentive that Sean threw out.
So
and
great.
we hit it, and it was awesome. I had a blast.
It was awesome. Yes. So you have a little bit of time if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I gotta refresh my memory. I gotta remember what this movie's all about. Go to the Internet Archive. I watched it on the Internet Archive. You can't stream it anywhere. Just watch it for free on the Internet Archive.
It's there.
Yep.
Yeah. Just Google it. Give it a Goog.
Archive.
You'll find it.
Give it a quick Goog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Super
that was
fun.
so much fun, Seth. Yeah. I almost forgot we did that. That was on Monday.
Isn't that crazy?
No, it was just a couple days ago.
Yeah. But we did it, and it was super, super fun. Amanda giving the I wasn't even born yet look.
No.
I was going to say, I wonder what was happening in 1993.
We're
I was
watching
just
Mario
in a womb.
movies. In a womb.
In a womb.
So that's in a womb. One Amanda
Just running around a uterus.
ready to be born.
Just doing just doing
Waiting
laps.
for her turn to arrive.
Sprinting through the birth cycle.
Just a couple
Fetus
burpees on the
Amanda's like-
placenta, you know?
Believe it.
Oh gosh, what is this show? I think that's it. I think that's all the housekeeping we
Is
have.
that enough?
I think that's enough. We've been doing a lot. We've been busy. We've been gearing up for
busy.
Extra Life. We've had a lot going on, and we really appreciate everybody's support and a lot of fun stuff to check out. Patreon.com/carpoolgaming. You can get a 7-day free trial over there as well, and check that out too. And we dare you.
We dare you.
We dare you to get through all the exclusive content over there. You can't do
You
it.
can't.
Can't be done. Okay. Let's talk about some video games.
Nope.
No? Okay.
I have one thing. If you
Please.
will allow it. If you'll allow it.
I would love nothing more.
We spent all of September thanking everybody for supporting us at Twitch, etc. I'm hearing myself for some reason. Okay, I fixed it. All gearing up for Extra Life. It's coming. Go donate, just like Marcus Lindsay and Miles O'Neill did. Thank you for your support. Just like Tony Baker. Thank you very much for your support. And just like Hopple. Thank you guys all for
Let's
donating.
go.
Kicking things off. You guys, we're knocking on the door of $300 already.
Haven't even started. We haven't done anything yet.
Well,
What's the
we
can
did.
We get the what's that
The
link?
link.
Is
we'll
that
get you the link. extra-life.org/participant/carpool gaming. We'll get that in the chat here, in the show notes as well. So far, we're at $286 on our road to 10,000. We've never done it before. I'm going to come up with some crazy ways to get you guys to do this stuff. We got some great prizes donated from the community, by the way. We got a donation coming in from the Yarden, from the Awesome Dave, and more still to come, and the Lindsay O'Neill. Okay? Really great stuff. But that's enough for now. We got all month to talk about this stuff. I want to get closer to the camera because it's making Lachlan very uncomfortable as I talk excitedly about this in my tiny little circle.
We can't see your hands, but all I see is shadows coming across your face.
My hands. I'm absolutely talking with my hands.
You are.
Yep.
You
Yes,
know that's happening.
That's all I wanted to say, Seth. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, please. That's important. I'm putting that in the chat right now. There you go. It's there in the chat.
Thank you.
So
Thank you,
please
everyone.
head over there. Already accepting donations over there. Fabulous prizes from the community. How cool is it that we have community members submitting prizes?
Crazy.
Like, that's insane.
Sean,
Yep,
are we gonna
pretty
run?
special place. Say what? Say
We're
what?
gonna race at 10K. You and I. We're gonna race.
Oh, I'll do that. Yep.
We'll
We'll do a
race.
high jump, actually. No running. We'll do a high jump at 10K.
I'm not that tall.
Neither am I.
All right.
I'm not that fit.
We'll do like
I'm old.
we'll do the decathlon, everybody. So we'll
That
throw the
would be
shot put, we'll
amazing.
throw the javelin, we'll high jump, we'll hurdle.
Yep.
Stay tuned. 10K.
Let's
and we'll
go.
do it.
Yep.
Wow.
It's gonna do a pole vault.
Pole
Yep.
vault.
Yeah, do a pole vault. Yeah, that's very
We'll have
safe.
the facility. We can do it.
Well, it's.
I know a guy.
I mean, who knows? We're going to be in a new place this year, so who knows? We'll find
It's
out.
gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
If you think this
I
is
can't
weird, me just being close to my camera, you guys ain't seen nothing yet.
wait. Oh yeah.
Sean will be that close to your face.
I'll be
See
in
my
real
right?
life.
Very close.
You'll smell
Uh-huh.
me.
And don't worry,
ew.
everybody. I will come.
And you'll be like,
I will
oh,
come
he showers.
prepared with apples. I've got apples. I've
Oh,
got
yeah,
caffeine,
I'm coming
of
prepared
course.
for everybody. Everybody gets an apple as they walk through the
A
door.
bag.
sounds good.
A bag
I'll
of
have gout
apples.
medicine. I'll be prepared.
Yeah, Amanda's
Okay.
headed to the orchard to really load up.
I
Get her
got
through
you.
the
Still doesn't
night.
know what to do about me. He's like, whatever, dude. So, guys, I am curious from you all here and everybody, the community. I need something crazy to do at 10,000. We need to be able to like drive towards this crazy goal.
Yeah,
I'm open
bring it
to
on.
ideas. I've heard I should grow a beard. I've heard people want me to do
okay.
that. Maybe I don't know if that's crazy. I don't think that's.
Have you ever
really
grown
all
a beard? You ever worn a beard?
I think this is it. What you're seeing right here. This
Close
is
as
it.
you've
Have I
come?
worn a
Okay.
beard? No.
Yeah, that's what you say, right? Isn't
don't
that
know.
the phrase? Like I wear a beard, right? Maybe I'm wrong about
I don't
this.
know.
Nobody
I
on the
just-
panel
you
knows.
Just have a beard.
I think you just have. I
Yeah.
don't know. You're probably right.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man.
I've
I
already
guess
done
I would
that,
be
Kato.
the most informed.
Kato, no.
I've already
We don't
done
want to.
that.
We don't want to copy Lachlan. She already
know.
shaved her head.
I've already
Yeah.
done that. I'm still
yeah,
growing
Michael
it
is
back.
ahead of the curve on that.
Oh, the console Kato. Here in the
Yeah.
chat. What are the chances? We're so lucky.
I could be convinced to shave my head. The beard, no, but I could be
I don't
convinced
think
to
I-
shave my head.
I probably could. I
Be
could do it.
liberating. Can't say.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
The shaving of the head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What if you dye your hair like bright red?
I
Who,
would
me?
never.
On
I'd rather
stream.
shave my head than dye.
Yeah, I'd
Oh.
rather shave my head.
Oh, yeah.
too. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, Kato, I don't have to. Absolutely not.
I
It may
wouldn't
not
allow
come
it.
back.
No way. Mm-mm. Amanda
Not
can't.
those curls.
No kidding. It's a
It
disservice
may
to the
come back
world.
different. I don't know. I don't know what'll happen.
What if it grew
The
out
powers will
curly?
go away.
Like little
Like
baby
really
squiggles.
short.
Yeah, little really short curls. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Nintendo Red. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Nintendo needs all the marketing help they can get. Good. Hey everybody. All right. Well,
All right.
Extra Life, very exciting. Amanda, talk to me about
Hi.
video games.
15 minutes into the show.
What video games? What are you talking
Oh
about?
man, we had a comment on the Xbox tribe. It was like, "Hey man, I really like the show, but like you guys could maybe do a little better job getting to the video games part." I'm like,
So-
noted, no problem.
Change nothing.
I don't know if he listens to this show, but
I was gonna say, comment back, be like, have you listened to the Nintendo Drive? It might be more your
Yeah,
vibe.
somebody commented on last week's episode and was like, "Can I have a timestamp to when they talk about Zelda?"
it was so late. I went and looked. I went and scrubbed and gave the timestamp, and I was like, "Oh, they
Yeah.
got a point."
Yeah, well,
my
is what it
God.
is.
Whatever.
Anyway, video games.
Hi.
Amanda, what have you been playing?
So I played more of Echos or Eow.
Yeah.
of Wisdom.
Yow.
And I can't, where am I? I just met Impa's brother,
Yeah.
which embarrassingly enough, I put this on Twitter. It was within the last 5 minutes of my stream, and I then learned the next day that my EA rep at work was watching, and he commented on my voice acting, and I was like, that's
Like
embarrassing.
positively? Did he like it?
He was like, oh, you do voice acting. And I was like, yeah, I guess. Kinda.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay. And
I
then
see you.
immediately moved on. And I was like, all right, next. So we met Impa's brother. I went after Link, which I was confused about. So we did, I don't know if that was a dungeon. I don't know what qualifies as a dungeon.
Yeah. Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And we went into like the rift thing, and I fell off the cliff immediately, which was not fun. It was for science. It's fine. But we're making our way around. I only played it once this week, so I don't have, making my way downtown.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much where I am. I literally wrapped up the conversation with Impa's brother and was like, we're done. So
Okay.
I haven't touched it anymore this week. But I played Fortnite, of course. And then I was in my Discord on Tuesday, and I did more Xenobabe quests. So we're getting there.
Oh,
We are now
okay.
level 77.
Okay.
I feel like we're
Yeah.
getting strong enough. Manana is level 80, so I'm like, you know what? Manana can just go fight. I don't need to
Okay.
fight.
I'm so glad you mentioned Manana because I was in your chat last night
Manana.
and I tried to say Manamana in Amanda's
yeah.
chat. She had no idea what I was talking about. So the song goes, Amanda, it's like do 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 Manamana do 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 Manamana.
Okay.
That's it. And I was helplessly trying to sing the song to her in her chat with text, and it was not clicking. It was not working
If you don't
at
know the
all.
song, or I don't
Well,
know.
I didn't I would have to hear if I heard it, which I said I was going to listen to it. I didn't listen to it because I forgot.
That's why I'm reminding you
course.
right now.
Thank you, because I totally forgot about that conversation. But then that led to us naming my future cat Miles_of_Manana.
That's right.
So, why,
right.
Sean?
Oh yeah, make sure you get that right in the camera. You got to make them pay for that advertisement, Sean. You got to make them pay. Diet Pepsi needs to slide into the DM.
I don't need to be bought. It's my favorite product. It's fine.
Well, they could at least send you some free Diet Pepsi. Yeah, Kato brings up a good point. She was in the womb in '93, so she probably
you,
doesn't
Kato.
know
Yeah,
the
we
Muppets.
remember.
I was in the womb chilling. My mom may have
Doing
listened to it,
laps.
but I was like just
Yeah.
swimming along.
Swimming. It's the first leg of the triathlon. She'll
I'm
be
like, look at
biking in the
this.
afterlife.
In my grave, I'll be like, "Let's go."
Let's go.
But yeah, so I did a bunch of Xenobabe quests, hung out with Manana. She said there was this really cute, where were we? We came out of Colony Lamba. The little girl that's got the little horn, the ice horn, Nimue, I think is her name.
Oh yeah.
I did her quest because I forgot to do it, and it brought you to this her colony was beautiful. And there was a really cute conversation that the ladies were having about women and flowers, and I thought that was very cute. So I
Aw.
screenshot that and I put that in the Discord because it made me very happy. And then I went and bought myself flowers, which are over there. So shout out
That's
to
so nice.
I
Manana.
love them.
Yeah, it was very cute.
That's a really good idea. Mm-hmm. I could buy myself flowers too.
Just like Miley Cyrus,
Just-
you
I was
can.
gonna say, just
That's
like
what I'm
Miley
saying.
Cyrus always
Yeah.
said.
That's a good idea.
Go buy yourself weekly flowers. They're like $6.
Yeah, that's nice.
They are cheap. Like flowers
Yeah.
are inexpensive, so what? Like normalize buying flowers. You know, it doesn't just
Mm-hmm.
need to be for special occasions.
Exactly. See?
I agree.
But that's it.
Yeah. Nice. I love
So
it.
maybe next week I'll be able to say I went after the okay, Sean. Just
He's
move
done.
on.
He's done. Well, I'm looking forward to more eow impressions from you as you get a little bit further in. Looking forward to that. Now, Locklith, I know that you have some thoughts about eow.
Do we want to get into it now or later?
It's up to you. It's up
Meow.
to whatever you want to do. It's up to you. I tuned into your stream the other night, and I don't think I've ever in my life seen you that mad.
I was so upset.
I wasn't
was
even there.
I was so mad, Sean. I was so mad.
There's language.
There was
There
quite a
were-
bit of language, and Seth
Yeah.
reminded me very kindly because I get very blinders up. I do the definition of madness every time I play games sometimes, and it's like you do the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Well, I kept doing the same dang thing until Seth was like, "Don't you have a smoothie?" I was like, "I don't know," and I look and I'm like, "Oh, I do."
Helpful
And-
sometimes.
Yeah. It's fun, but like,
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Amanda, this is I'm trying to keep the hope alive that EOW will not turn into Link's Awakening. But last time I streamed this, it is getting to that point already, and like I'm only just started. I feel like
Well,
I'm
you're
having
making
to.
smoothies. I haven't even gotten that far.
Well, you're into a rude awakening soon, Amanda, because you will come across Link again, and you will get upset. That's all I'm going to tell you. You're going to get upset.
So you were in, I think, the Gerudo temple. Because I came in
I was
kind of
in-
late, but that's what it looked like.
I made it to
Yeah.
the point of you have to do a few things, but I made it to the point of going into the rift again, the big one, and that's where all the things are happening. The puzzle
Yeah.
part isn't really that complicated. I do like that part of it. It does take me a little time sometimes to reach certain things, but it's just that dang Link. Lonk. Go away.
Dang long.
No one wants you here.
With his demon eyes.
This is about Zelda. This is not about you. Quit making it about you. This is not about you.
This may be minor spoilers. You do end up. There are a couple instances where you have to battle like an echo of Link. Minor spoilers.
You know what, though? Locklith makes a good point because all anybody talks about when you talk to the villagers is Link. And I'm like, this is about Zelda. What are you forget about that boy. He's gone. He's long gone. Forget about him.
I'm not trying to get on y'all, but the setup of the game's story is that before it begins, Link has defeated Ganon. So like he's like the hero. He's like kind of saved the world like when the story begins, and then he immediately gets like taken into the still world and everything. So he's pretty famous already. So that's why people are kind of talking about him.
But it's not about
Guess
him.
what? It's going to be about Zelda. There's someone cute
Yeah.
in town, and her name is Zelda.
Well, that's for sure. Now it does, it gets there, but I'm just saying, that's why people are. It's not unjustified, is what I'm saying. So
Okay.
Well, when Zelda is going around and actually doing the saving, they need to just get over it because Link is pissing me off. Making me mad, essentially. We can get into it later a little bit more. I know Seth has some things probably positive things to say about the game.
yeah, mostly, yeah.
I'll jump in.
Oh my gosh.
I
But-
didn't play the game. My
Yeah.
wife did, though.
My wife.
My lovely wife completed the game. She has now done it. Rolled credits. She said, quote, "What a great game." And I said, "You absolutely crushed it." Like, she beat that so quickly. She then said immediately afterwards, and this is related to what you were just talking about, Locklith. She said, quote, "Easiest Zelda game by far, but so much fun."
Wow.
Wow, she's fast.
It's not
at
easy,
games.
though.
Well, that's why I bring it up. Some people will find it easy. Some people will find
Well,
it damningly hard.
la-dee-da, Chelsea.
There you go. There you go.
Bring her out here. We already invited her.
Chelsea!
I threw it out there. I said, "Hey, ask her if she wants to come on the show. We'll talk about it." And she just simply said no.
No.
No, LOL.
And then she said LOL. Yeah. But it was a delayed LOL. It was first no.
She had to
She's
think
like,
about
"Is that
it.
mean if I say no? I have to do an
Just
LOL
simply
here."
no.
Just
Lol.
lulls. Yeah.
Well, she's been sick. She's been sick.
She's been so sick, man. Ugh, everybody's sick. I'm next.
Ew.
Yeah.
Run
Oh,
away.
Too close to us being sick.
Ew. I don't want to be sicky.
I hate it.
Okay.
Ugh.
Well, what else? What else has been going on other than being frustrated with EOW?
Well, it's nice to get away from EOW and play some more Creepy Tail : some other story. I'm still chipping away at that creepy, cozy game. I do enjoy it. And then a new game that I've been playing on Steam this past weekend is called Odd Sparks: an automation adventure. They love putting colons in titles now. Have you noticed?
Oh, yeah.
They're all over the place.
Colons have been around for a long time, Lachlan.
And the underscores. They're all coming back.
Making a comeback.
Trendy.
I guess so. Because I was typing this out, I was like, why is there so many colon titles? But anyways, Odd Sparks. It's similar to Go-Go Town, for those that know what that is. It's an automation management sim type of thing. You have these little, I don't know, I just call them little guys. They're just cute little guys. They're stump sparks is what they are. They look like little stumps. They're adorable. You'll probably unlock other sparks as well. But they can chop trees, they can gather rocks, they can make other sparks, they can duplicate themselves essentially with certain machinery, and they're adorable. They're adorable. Yeah, this was my video from Tuesday. I just like it. I like these monotonous, like, management style games, and y'all know that my computer is not the best and it is a dinosaur, but this ran perfectly fine. So if you struggle with like Steam games not running well, you won't come across that with Odd Sparks. It was in beta when I was playing it. I think it comes in early access in November, maybe. It's very soon, but it's coming to early access, kind of like what Go-Go Town did. Management sim, you say, yes, Fulia, yes. You will like this. You will like this. If you like Go-Go Town, if you like, I can't even think of the other game that I played the demo of. I don't know. I can't think it. But this was fun. I'm not a big mouse keyboard person, but the controls that you use on the keyboard and on your mouse, it's pretty seamless, and you don't get like confused of what button to use. Like, that's kind of my struggle because I don't PC game very often.
Yeah.
Is just knowing what to do. So I really like this. And that's my little spark guy. He was my first stump. You can get a total of 10 that follow you, and they literally line up and follow you around, and you throw them at trees and they do stuff, and it's just adorable.
It's like Pikmin, but
it
tree
is.
stump.
Yeah,
It's
a little,
the
little
throwing at
Pikmin-ish.
things and them gathering. It's very similar to Pikmin too. Yeah.
Makes me think of like RTSs, like Warcraft or Starcraft or something.
Yeah.
Job's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean's muted.
Job's done. I was laughing
Job's
at
done.
myself, you guys, so.
Yeah, that looks cute. Is this coming
Yeah.
to Switch or do we know? Is it only PC right now?
It's just on PC. I don't know
Yeah.
if there's any idea of it coming to Switch or not. I don't know how well it would do on Switch. I don't know how the controls kind of would change over.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
games like that, I've only ever played on Steam, and I don't think do they have games like that on Switch?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm trying to think of one.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure there's stuff that's kind of similar. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'd have to think. But yeah, I'm sure there's stuff like that. You just gotta, you have to be creative about the way you map the controller. But I'm sure that the game supports controller on PC. No,
Probably so. The one
Ribo
thing,
says Pikmin. Yeah, I mean,
the one thing that I do like about playing it on Steam is which makes it easier than Switch, is how large my monitor is. I think if I had like a small like Switch screen, like if I
For, like,
played
handheld.
handheld, it would be
Yeah.
harder to kind of see stuff and do stuff.
Sure.
But on Steam, it's fun.
okay, nice. What's that? Odd Sparks.
Odd Sparks: an automation adventure.
Okay,
Yes. Fun time.
nice.
Looks good.
Yeah, looks cool.
Good.
Good. I like it.
What are you giggling at over there?
We're just so close to your dang face, Sean. I don't know.
I'm really committing to this.
You are.
I mean,
Yep.
he's locked in, man. Well, Sean, what's the Pokemon Legends Arceus update?
I'm doing all the side missions right now.
Yeah.
I caught a shiny Ponyta. Amanda, how do you say
Let's
that one?
go.
Ponita?
Ponita?
Ponita.
I say Ponita.
Ponita.
Oh, that's probably better. We are trying to say it like bonita. Like bonita, but it's bonita. Go on.
Kind of spicy.
Kind of hot. Next.
Smash.
Smash.
No.
Ponytail?
That was a little. Okay, that was a thing for a little bit
Can we do
there.
a smash or pass? With
I was just going to say, extra life goal,
Bonita?
$4,000. We do smash or pass on Pokemon.
Oh my god,
I'll do it.
please.
I have opinions.
Yes.
I'll do it.
Oh my god, please.
Last year we weren't we doing like a horny Legend of Zelda
daddies.
husbando?
It was husbandos.
Husbando.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then shout out to Skinny Matt's kids who wanted to stop by.
Yeah, that was awkward.
Oh my
for y'all.
God.
I was glad
I
I was
was
over
like-
here.
Good.
It's like everybody PG. Stop.
No.
I mean,
no,
but he had actually like good input, and he had like opinions and
good points.
Yeah,
He
made
shocked.
good
I was
points.
like, okay. I was like, you can
Alright.
hang. Okay.
Yep.
And then I'm like, everybody's hot. Next.
We're done. We did it.
We're done.
I've got like 5 stars in this game, if that matters to anybody, if that means anything. I can
don't remember
command
what that- what
like
is that?
level
It goes
60.
to 6, doesn't it?
No, I think there's
Okay.
like 10. I think it's like halfway.
Oh, is it? Oh, you're right. You're right. It is
I
10.
think it might-
It's like at the
yeah.
bottom of the. I remember. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just, collecting up Pokemon, doing the quests and stuff. Nothing crazy to report there. It's Pokemon from the beginning until the end, I assume. I don't imagine there's anything too crazy.
Are you still enjoying it? Are you like getting
I don't
bored? Are you
know.
weaning off a
I'm
little
pretty
bit?
bored.
Yeah.
I'm pre-
Yeah. I got that sense listening to you talk about it. Yeah.
I mean, I said a lot of stuff about our fellow co-hosts who do the tournament bracket and then give up on the game. So
Sure.
that alone is keeping me playing this game. I've
Sure.
got to finish it because I've said a lot of crap. I've talked a lot of
Sure.
smack about this tournament bracket business. So there it is. I'm further than I was the last time.
Well, it
but
can't be
it's
worse
not-
than Alien Isolation.
It's not that I don't like it. It's I don't know. It's just not like
Repetitive.
really grabbing me. It's just a list of chores, really.
Sure.
And I think too, like the area that I'm in doesn't. Amanda asked me last week, like, who are your favorite Pokemon? I'm like, none of the ones in this area. I don't like any of these ones. There's like a hippopotamus kind of looking
swampy
thing.
area?
Yeah.
Oh my god, is it Moodang? The
Yeah,
hippo?
I don't know. I'm starting to collect like
love
some of the
Moodang.
alpha ones.
Yeah. The big guys.
Yeah, so that's been okay. What do you get? I missed it. Damn it.
It's like it's
She's doing a Moodang impression. Moodang is the best thing on the internet right now. Just. It's
I
a
don't
hippo.
fully
You said
know what it is. It's just like a baby hippo, right?
Yes.
It's a baby hippo, always slippy, biting
Always
his
slipping.
handler.
She's so funny. Like she's
Like
adorable.
it's cute,
She was on SNL. Go watch.
She was on SNL. I watched
but
that.
like what's the what's the point? Like to me I'm like, yeah, it's a cute baby hippo.
Because she's so
like-
like chaotic. Like her sister
Okay.
and her brother
Very
are both very calm.
expensive.
She's like,
She's very.
you
expensive
spray her with
on
water.
Final
She's like,
Fantasy.
she's so cute.
I
Love
mean,
her.
yeah. I like baby hippos are cute.
so-
I don't know.
Go watch
Moodang
the
is in-
SNL
Yeah,
Don't they
thing.
all look
Pokemon.
exactly the same?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm exactly the same boat, Sean. I'm like, yeah, like it looks like a cute baby
It's-
hippo. Like what?
It's the way she acts. She's like biting people's legs. Thank you. Yarden says Moodang is everything.
My
Yarden
dumb
is-
ass thought you guys were talking about Pokemon. That shows what I know.
I mean, she could be.
It does sound like a
Catch no
Pokemon.
Moodang. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know.
I probably caught 20 of those things by now.
I know. I saw some things that look like hippos, but I didn't know that's what they were called. I thought they were called like hippo something. Hippopotamus. I don't know.
See, Amanda and I, we just bring the youth to the show, so you're welcome.
Thank God.
Moodang.
No
Shout out to
kidding.
Moodang. We're waiting for you to come on the show.
Sean and I are
100%.
reviewing 31-year-old movies, and you guys are talking about Moodang.
Oh man.
Well, you'll tough it out. You'll figure
I
it
will.
out.
The other game that I have to tough it out though, Seth, and this is why it's important for people to play the entire game before rendering a final verdict. Because I was all like, what is everybody hating on this Plucky Squire business for? I think it's really cute and I'm really liking it. And I've hit what looks to be the last 15% of the game. And I'm like, I don't want it to do this. I don't like this. I don't like this
So-
part of the story.
Okay.
Things got dark, if that
It
makes
did.
sense to you.
Yeah.
I don't want to give things away. But I don't like where it's at. And I'm like, I don't even know if I want to, I don't even know if I want to finish it. anymore, Seth. I didn't turn
Really?
bracket this thing. I don't know, man. Like it's
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm so turned off at this ending, you know?
It's just like the nature of the content, like it getting dark on you is what you're not vibing with.
No, well, I don't know. It's this sense of like somehow I'm going to relate this to The Last of Us Part 2. It's this
Sure.
sense of like just starting over. Again, I don't want to spoil too much, but it's like, and no, you're making all this progress. No, you're not. No progress.
Right.
And it's like, I thought we were almost, I don't know. It's a weird feeling. I may just have to push through this portion of it to get to the actual end, but I didn't like this part. So I'll be done by next week though.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're probably on what, chapter like 8 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's you're pretty close to the end. You'll get through it. It's not. Yeah, you're right. It is probably the last like 15% of the game. I was already kind of turned off before then, to be honest.
Oh. Yeah, this is the only bit. This is the only part. Everything up until now has been great. I just don't really. This part seems like okay. You're trying to reach. Like I just don't know how it feeds the narrative. It's just one more hurdle to jump over so that it's X number of hours in. So
it's the
I might be
classic
on my own
like.
on this.
No, I'm with you. I mean, it's the classic like final act thing you've seen it a million times, where like the villain kind of has the upper hand, and you have to kind of like, crawl back up to
Celeste did it better. I'll put it that way.
Right.
Celeste did.
You're
it better.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Celeste did a similar thing, right? And you kind of have to crawl out of the ashes.
Yep.
Sort of deal. And you're right. Like you can tell that kind of story well, but the problem with the Plucky Squire is because the game is so simple. Like you're not mechanically losing much. You get the stuff back and whatever, but like it's the like the progression starting over.
Yeah.
Like the sort of like what little narrative headway you've made, because the story is so simple, the gameplay is so simple, it just feels like grim for the sake of it.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm with you.
So I'm with you. Not loving that, but I'll finish it. We'll get it done.
Yeah. A spite finish. Good old spite finish.
It'll be a spite finish. And then from the library into my favorite segment of every podcast, not what
Let's
have
go.
I been playing, but what will I be playing? Metopia just showed up.
Yes.
I can get Metopia once again. Yes. Lachlan loves Metopia. Yes.
Lachlan's face lit up like a Christmas tree.
I think that's my next one I was going to play too.
Oh,
Yep.
let's go.
We could do that together.
You guys should do some science.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Might even get Lincoln in on that. He was pumped about it.
Oh, I bet. Making the characters and whatnot.
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so silly. I love it.
I love it too. Yeah.
That'll be super fun.
I also think I've got like 7 days until I can maybe try and use my voucher, my one remaining Nintendo voucher, to purchase Mario Party Jamboree.
You gonna go for that?
And if I can't, but I don't know if I can't. I tried it already, and it's like that game is too far away. Your vouchers are about to expire, and I think my vouchers kind of expire in this magic land where I can only use them for games that are coming out within 7 days.
Yes.
So it's something like my vouchers are about to. They're like, guys, we're in single digits. This thing is about to happen.
It's the final
So we're down to the
countdown.
wire, or I lose so much money. Oh man! But if Mario, the reason I bring that up here is if I can't do Mario Party : Jamboree, I might do Metopia. I might own this guy. I might use
Just
a
go ahead and
voucher
buy
on Metopia. I don't know what else to use.
It's better than losing the money.
Thank you. Yeah, that's Metopia.
Yeah.
Better than losing 65 Canadian dollars.
Put that on the box.
Yeah.
It's better than losing the money.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, you can pre-order. It's really stupid the way it works. You can pre-order something, right? Which is you saying like, I'm intending to buy this when it comes out. But then, in order to spend the voucher, it has to be in the pre-purchase stage, which is only a week before the game's launch.
Oh, is that what it is?
Charge
Okay.
you. Yeah, it'll charge you up front and everything, and yeah. So that's why.
Then I might be okay. I might be all right then.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't
So-
lose it after all. What are you shaking your head about there, Locke? What do you got to say to me?
This is Sean's way of just having content for the entire, since last year, since he purchased these
It's
vouchers.
impressive.
He's been talking about these dead
No, but
vouchers.
there's not a chance it was intentional. This is just his life.
I
Oh, to
know.
drag it out into the end?
Yeah,
way.
no, it was
Yeah,
not
definitely
intentional.
And that's what makes it funnier is because, like, You haven't used them yet is literally my response. Every time you mention it, I'm like internally like, you haven't used it yet? Like,
In his
come
defense.
on.
And then he gets all defensive and yells at me when I'm like, "Did you do a pros and cons list?"
Yeah,
And you're
because
like,
I
"That's what
have been.
I've doing."
I've
And
been
I'm
doing it on this show. That's what Locklist is talking about. I've been
Yes.
making content about it this whole time.
Yeah.
There's no pleasing you guys.
Pro
Well,
content.
he has been crying out for help for like the past year, looking for somebody to point him in the right direction on this.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
Well, Mario Party Jamboree, I mean, we're certainly going to play that at Extra Life, I imagine.
We certainly
That'll be
are.
fun.
20 people? Is that the max? Is that what we can do?
You can play 20 people on that
We
bad
gonna
boy.
run.
You can run.
We're gonna
you can
run.
run.
Whatever that race is, we're doing it over and over and over.
24 hours.
24 hours. Stay tuned.
Rinse and
Oh,
repeat.
Lockless,
Speaking
speaking of
game.
extra, you played a great game on stream the other day.
Oh, yeah?
I played Suika game, yeah, at the start of my
Oh
on
my
my starting
God.
soon screen.
It
I
was
like, I'm gonna
actually
play a game.
genius. Mhm.
Yeah,
For
Well,
starting
I'm gonna play
soon.
a game. And I
Bring it
like the
back.
song. I'm not like no ill will towards
weren't
the
there.
game or song.
I was
'cause
shaking.
I wasn't there.
You
Sean
weren't
kept
there.
being like, "Why am I still here?" in my chat, like before I even started.
I heard the song and I was like, Normandy. Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I have a like a physical response to hearing that song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because my wife plays it too. My wife sometimes will still play it too, and every now and then I'll just hear her creeping in, wafting from the living room.
I like
That-
it. It's fun.
that song.
She was
Wafts
there.
I want to play. It's making me want to bring it back up.
She was there, and she still plays the game.
Yeah, well, she slept though. She had the reset. We did not.
I don't
We
know
didn't get
how.
that.
Queen.
It was so bright in there.
She slept on the hard floor too.
I know.
She literally was curled up against the wall and was out.
Yeah, she was there. Bowser says I was there, and the song is fine. Well,
Well, Bowser is the queen.
Bowser's tough. We already knew Bowser was tougher than the rest
yeah,
of us.
I'm not. I am not going to purport that I am stronger than Bowser because I ain't.
No,
I'm just not.
same.
Anyways,
Anyways,
anything else? Anything else you've been playing? Oh, Iron Meat.
Iron Meat.
Iron Meat.
What
Yes.
a game. Yes, you played this on Switch. I'm playing it on Xbox, of course. This is like a Contra game that you just try and get as far as you can without dying. And that's kind of the game. You just a bunch of action, just a bunch of crazy guns and blood and guts and gore and guns and action explosions and
Let's
levels
go.
and big giant bosses that are like alligators that are fused with giant helicopters for some reason,
man.
eyeballs hanging out of the bottom of them, and guys are trying to throw grenades at you, and you're dipping and diving and dodging and ducking and also dodging. It's crazy, man. This is a Sean Capri game if I ever saw one.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, Iron Meat. Yes. I am a little over halfway. I think there's like 10 levels. I guess I'm on level 6.
Yeah.
I'm on the sky level. This one's
Okay.
kicking my butt a little bit, Seth. It's kicking my
Yeah.
butt. But I'm enjoying it. It's just a heavy metal soundtrack and
Oh, yeah,
big buff
guitars
dudes
going
running around with
crazy.
oversized guns. Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, like skulls puking out fire maggots and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda
good.
game.
Not suitable for the vegans. So, Kevin, if you're watching, it's not an us kind of game. So,
I mean, meat is literally in the title, so
it's just like super meat
Iron
boy.
Meat substitute.
Also not for the vegans. So,
iron impossible meat.
Oh, I
Iron
can't
tofu.
believe it isn't meat.
oh my god.
It's really good.
I
It's a
mean,
really good game. This will be
Good source of iron.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I need as much iron as I can get, but it ain't gonna be from there.
Amanda needs iron.
I need more iron than
You need-
anybody I know.
Doctor prescribes iron meat.
Oh no. Yeah, I love it very much. This is a game I can just pick up for 10, 15 minutes, go for a good run, and
Yes.
that's kind of it. Or I could play it for literally hours. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to Iron Meat.
I'm with
On the
you.
Xbox,
It's
like
not
it-
complicated, dude. Like
Nope.
it's it's a straightforward game. You kill things before they can kill you, and it's
Nah.
just kind of fun. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm kind of holding back on my excitement for this because I'm getting judgy eyes from Lachlan and Amanda, and I don't want to.
sure.
I don't want to
I'm
go
just
too over the
listening.
top. Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but I.
I even
'Cause, like,
told
the way to
Seth
talk-
to
look,
play Iron Meat and for you to play. I said
The
it
thing
was
about
your
this game you can't just like talk about this game like you talk about any other old game. Like, oh,
It's not
you got
for
a gun.
critical analysis. You're
Right.
not like, you know.
You need to talk about this game like you're recording like a WWE promo, brother.
Right.
You know, like you just like
Right.
completely over the top. It is insane. So I feel like I've been done enough screaming at everybody lately. So that's what it takes. Though this is
Yeah.
an all caps review. Like if you're gonna talk about Iron
Yes.
Meat, it's in all caps.
That's the real
The-
reason he's this close, y'all. Just because he's going to talk about Iron Meat.
It's an all
Seriously.
caps game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's the genre, actually. When it's so over the
All
top
caps.
action, all caps games.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I knew
Thank
within
you.
30 seconds of booting that game up, I messaged you. I was like, you need to play Iron Meat.
Oh my god, I'm upset, and I kick myself, man, because like you're playing and just one hit and you die and you'll lose whatever
Yes.
gun you have, right? And so if you end up getting the same gun twice, it's like super powered, or you can get these lightning bolts that fly out of the sky. It's like a power up, and then your gun shoots twice as
Little
fast.
Vampire Survivors-ish.
Ooh, it's so good. But if you get hit, you fall back, and this basically takes off a life, and you lose that gun, and you're like, that's what I needed. And that's the hook. That's the
Yeah.
hook. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, now you can, I think you can swap to, like if you have like another gun or an empty gun slot or whatever, swap to that.
Yes.
And then like when you die, you don't lose the other thing.
That's right.
But
Yep.
otherwise, yeah.
Very good game. Yeah.
Good game. Good
Yep.
video game.
I don't like the logo of the game.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna like anything about this
You're not
game.
gonna like
I don't
it.
think. Not
maybe
an
you're not
Amanda
gonna
There's
like
game.
also, it's giving me, it says explore other games similar to this, and it says King of Meat game, and it's just the most uncomfortable photo I've ever seen in my life.
Give me
Yeah.
all the games with meat in it. Apparently.
No.
What other
Yeah.
meat games do we got here?
Super Meat Boy.
Oh yeah.
There's that. Yeah. Yeah, there's no part of this that is going to appeal to Amanda, not even a
No.
little bit.
No.
But it's real fun. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Kinda-
Shooting a bunch of weird aliens. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it kind of has like a Super Nintendo kind of look to it, like a 16-bit, sort of pixel art look to it. I love the pixel art. The enemies are just kind of gross and fun, and yeah, I don't know, man. Again, it's a simple game. It's not the kind of game that you're gonna critically analyze, but it is just fun. It's just video games. Like this
It's
is
just
video
video
games.
games. Mm-hmm.
Like
This will be in my top 10 probably
I
by the end of
bet.
the year. Yeah.
Video
You know what?
games.
I think I have more than 10 games this year that I could put in a top 10. So I'll actually have to
Let's
choose. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Wow, let's go. Okay, well, I'm very happy you're playing it.
Thank you.
I look
Seth.
forward to you.
I'm happy to.
Finishing that. There are a few people talking about Pushmo in the chat. There are multiple sequels to Pushmo. There's Stretchmo, Crashmo, and Pushmo World. So, yeah, shouts to Pushmo. Good
I
video
like
game.
Pushmo.
Yeah, Pushmo was awesome. Okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit, at least, about Eow. Because I have some thoughts. I finished the game. I've 100%ed the game. Yeah.
Excuse
I
me?
know. Yeah, I know.
I thought the same thing when I heard that. I was like, okay,
Yeah, I know.
I'll just.
I
walk
put like close to 40 hours into this game since last week. It's all I've been doing. I've been sleeping like 3 hours a night. Amanda, I'm sorry. I've been doing nothing but playing this video.
You
game.
can't look at him like that. You can't give him that kind of crap.
Why? Why not? I'm not sleeping because I'm having a sleeping problem. I'm not choosing to not sleep.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that sun exposure of yours, young lady.
Oh my god, the
young lady.
All right, kiddo.
Yeah.
But I sleep.
You do.
That's
yeah,
true.
You do sleep.
Yep.
I've not been
How are
sleeping.
you
I've been playing
surviving
Zelda.
off of 3 hours of sleep.
Mr. Pike says 3
why
hours.
so
Why
much?
so much?
Yeah, because Mr. Pike sleeps for like 2 hours, and I hear about it every day, and I'm just like, how are you people surviving? How? I don't
Let's
get
go. Thank you for the gift sub there, Rybo. Appreciate you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Rybo.
I mean, it's kind of a compulsion. Like Zelda's my favorite video game franchise, and this kind of happens anytime. Like when Tears of the Kingdom came out, y'all, it was bad, dude. Like I still don't know where the time came from when I played Tears of the Kingdom. Like I truly don't know. Like just inside of like a month, I put like 150 hours into it, like something insane like that. Anyway, I played a lot of this game and I have thoughts. I really, really, really like it. I have a couple of pretty major complaints with the game. I don't think it's perfect. But I think that like my favorite thing about the game is actually its story. The game has got, I think, the best story of a 2D Zelda game. Just straight up. Like in terms of the narrative, in terms of like the characters, the places the story goes, the moments, like I'm really excited that like Zelda being in like the lead role of this game, that she gets really cool moments that she gets in this game. Like there are some moments in this game that are just like fist pumping, like hell yeah moments with Zelda. And it also does the thing that TechMike did, where in each of the areas, and Lachlan, you've probably seen a little bit of this going into the Gerudo area. You know, in TechMike, like the different areas had their own little mini stories, you know, associated with them. This game does the same thing. So every time you go to a new area, there's like a kind of a mini little like story arc, and they're usually really sweet and like genuinely like heartfelt with like just good characters that I really like. And I don't know, I was surprised. Now the villain is stupid. The villain is bad. It's been actually something I've been thinking about lately. Like Zelda villains lately have been kind of weak for me. Like just kind of like their motivations are usually kind of stupid, just usually kind of like force of nature, big bad evil guy stuff. And this game does that too. Which I thought was a little bit of a bummer considering how cool Link and Zelda are here. It's a bummer that the villain is not as cool and well developed as they are. I also think that the HUD sucks. You know, the UI, like going through the inventory and all that is awful.
Yep.
Like
Oh yeah,
I don't
hate that. It's very much so
sucks.
like TechMike. Like if you
Yeah.
wanted to shoot an arrow and attach something to an arrow, you were like scrolling.
It's
I'm
the
like, can we
worst.
stop? Is there
I don't
any
know.
other way we can do this?
There's so many other ways they could have done it. I don't understand how they have not fixed that yet. It drives me crazy. It's the worst thing about the game. It's like the single worst thing about the game. It sucks and it never gets better. It only gets worse. Like, because the more echoes you get, there's like 129, I think, echoes in the game. So like the more you get, the more annoying that is to cycle through. So that's bad. But like, I mean,
Just ask your
otherwise-
question, Amanda. Ask
I'm
it.
just
Ask
waiting.
it.
Oh,
I'm
please.
just waiting. Sorry.
No,
Go
question.
get
ahead,
it.
please.
Jump in there, Amanda.
Get in
You're
there.
a co-host on this show. Damn it.
Okay. How do you feel about when you use an echo that it goes to the front of the list? Like how annoyed do you get? Because I get very upset that it's not just like, okay, just go back to that spot. It's like, well, actually, remember, you just used the table, so you have to remember it's at the front of the list before you go scrolling through. I do it all the time, and I hate it.
It never feels good.
It's
It's bad. It's a bad system, and like you can sort by like type and recently used and this, that, and the other. But it is strangely inelegant. Like Nintendo is so well known for like their elegant design that like something like this sticks out like a sore thumb. And they've used it for 3 games now. You guys, it sucks. Like y'all have to you have to fix this. You know, they're like even just simply adding another row. Or adding the ability to favorite items, you know, like
Yes, like on a wheel. Let me favorite,
Anything.
like
Yeah,
on
a
the
wheel.
D-pad. Please,
Yes.
let me.
Animal
oh my
Crossing.
God.
Has
Yeah.
a wheel.
anything's
Yes.
better than this.
Yes.
Anything is better than this.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that's a huge complaint I have with the game.
Big red
but-
flag.
Yeah, but I mean, otherwise, like, I loved the dungeons. I loved the boss fights. I loved, like, the echoes themselves, like, getting to use them and break them. Like, I was showing off on stream that, like, super broken combo of the bed and the tornado guy just flying with the bed. Like, just broken stuff like that. I really enjoyed the way that all worked together. And what I'm thinking of in my head is how I rank this, you know, as I'm playing this. How do I rank this among my favorite Zelda games? And that's going to take time, I think, for me to really come down on one way or the other. But I certainly think it's the most, like, fun I've had, like, raw fun I've had, like, playing around with a 2D Zelda game. Like, just messing with it. Just, like, you know, solving these little puzzles, watching Lachlan play and watching Amanda play and, like, and Bowser and, like, everybody is solving this stuff differently, I think is really fun. I was on stream the last night of September, and Sean was like even Chelsea and I were sharing stuff back and forth. Like Sean was texting Chelsea stuff I was doing, and Chelsea was like, tell him to like put meat on his head and have the crow eat it, and stuff like that. It's just like that kind of thing is really fun and special and works way better than I ever thought it would in a 2D context. I don't know. I'm really, really impressed with it. I have like some major complaints, but overall, like, I think that this is right up there with my favorites in the 2D Zelda games. Yes, Lachlan, please.
Just ask the question.
I have no. I must raise my hand. It's my turn. I have a quality of life thing that I am appreciating with EOW versus Link's Awakening. The map in a dungeon shows you where that dang ladder goes.
Yes.
It shows the link of the ladder to the other room, this ladder. So you can literally map out your path. You don't have to remember it. And that
it's a good
was
map.
Chef's kiss.
I didn't realize you were complimenting the game. Like the tone was complaining.
Oh man.
I was like,
No,
wait,
no,
what's
no.
happening
Quality
here?
of
You can
life.
see everything.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, good
Good
map.
maps.
It's a good map.
Good maps.
All right, put it on the box.
Seth,
Good
you were
map.
talking about like how everybody can kind of solve things differently. I think that's what I loved about Hotkey. Like in the shrines,
Yes.
it was like, sure, there's one way they want you to do it, but you can really like make it up. That's why my chat was like yelling at me to do certain things to get on this stupid platform to get stupid grapes, which I was so upset about because I didn't know that that was in the chest.
Yeah.
But it was like I maneuvered my way, and everyone's like, "Why didn't you just do X, Y, Z?" I'm like, I don't know. Perfect. Look at that, a grape.
Yep.
Great.
Concord, great. Yeah.
Concord.
It's me.
Yeah. It's fun. It's
Oh my
really
God,
funny.
It is you.
It's me
Yeah,
as a grape.
It's grape with.
So cute.
Look,
Yeah.
it's my hair.
Not grape with.
It's grape with.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I love it.
So Angie with swords.
Angie. Oh my God, so
Yeah.
precious.
It's funny you mention that, Amanda, because I the Goron area has a lot of like the Elden volcano or whatever. It has a lot of these like steam like spouts, and what you're meant to do is take like a flying animal, like a crow or whatever, and like grab onto it and use it like a glider and like catch the updraft. I didn't know, like I didn't piece that together
I'm
when
not
I
gonna
was
figure
doing
that
it.
out.
And like I literally was able to do the entire Goron temple without doing it. I didn't do it. I didn't know that was what I was supposed to do. I was just an idiot. Like I was just trying to go up it like just Zelda by herself. And I'm like, well, I can't get enough height. I'm just gonna use beds or whatever.
That's what
just
I would
bed.
do.
I'm just gonna bed strap my way through this thing. But the point is, I could do it. Like you're able to do it. You're able to solve these problems, and even like stuff like the bosses, like the game. And I'm really happy that the game never requires you to do this. There are a few things where you are required to go into sword fighter form, but for the bosses, you can fight the bosses without sword fighter form. Like you can take them on just with your echoes, which I think is really cool.
That's kind
You
of cool.
can, or you could die.
Or you can
It's
just
hard.
use your flame slime for everything and just burn everything down. That's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, question.
So-
Do any of this is going to be maybe silly? Do any of the echoes ever evolve? Like, did they like? Does your slime get stronger?
You can get like level 2, and some of them even go up to level
Okay.
3
Okay,
versions. Yeah.
flame slime it is.
Yeah. And then they
I've also
have
been
different
burnt by the flame slime.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
burned
yeah.
myself in the process. I'm like, crap.
oh,
I'm like, burn it all down. I'm like, not me.
They have a higher like echo cost. They
Okay.
cost more to summon, but
Worth it.
you can also go into rifts. Like they almost have like side quest rifts that you can go into, and it levels up Tri's abilities to where you can either get extra like resources to summon more echoes, or they'll cost less whenever Tri levels up. So that's
okay.
nice. Yeah, I don't know. I really, really like it. I'm gonna have to determine where this kind of fits into my Game of the Year stuff, my overall like Zelda rankings. But like coming fresh off of it, I'm feeling pretty high on it. I like it quite a lot. It's certainly in the conversation for my personal Game of the Year. Certainly. We'll find out. We'll see where it lands. HVAC Sparky asks, how good are Lionels in the game? There is a Lionel in the game, just one. And you can get it as an Echo, and it is very good and strong. Yeah.
Does he sing?
Does not sing.
Smash.
I wish.
It's not Lionel Richie.
Okay, but what about the slime, Luckily? The flame slime?
Smash.
Oh God, Google's like, what?
It's already
Google
like
it.
it's already
don't Google
cozy.
that.
No, my
Fire.
Google went off. She heard
Oh.
me say smashed, and she's like, excuse you?
Don't
Smash who?
don't search
Smash
anything
who's
like that,
smashing?
Goog. Did get a couple of questions related to EOW that I thought maybe we
Eow.
could just go ahead and answer here real quick. The first one does come from HVAC Sparky, who says, hey all, how important is it to have good UI in games? I feel like it doesn't hold much importance to people unless it's glaringly bad, like EOW, and then it becomes an issue. Yeah, I think you nailed it, right? Like good UI you shouldn't notice, right? That's kind of how I feel about it. Where y'all at?
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I mean, I
Ditto.
guess.
Cosign.
Oh my God.
Next.
It's
Next
honestly,
question.
it's one of the things that keeps me away from really jumping into that game. I can't
Yeah.
stand how you got to scroll back and forth. No, thank you.
But
And
the
I get really,
maps.
Lachlan might think, yeah, maps, like, you guys might think I'm just exaggerating. This is me. Like, I get hung up on this kind of stuff.
We don't think you're exaggerating, Sean. We know. I think we know.
Okay, I'm glad. I just wanted to clarify. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. But
Like it's enough to turn you
is
off
the
from
point
whole
that you
thing.
only notice it, you only complain about it when it's like glaringly bad? Maybe. I guess there's a point that
Right.
we all just, there's a space that exists that we all just kind of deal with before we all decide, okay, now we're going to make some noise about this. But, you know, it's one of those things, like, we talk about how much reading there is in every game. We talk about the maps. Like, I guess we could talk about this. Why not? We could break it down. What is the UI like?
Well,
you know?
yeah. I mean, especially when it comes to Nintendo games, especially when it comes to Zelda, right? Like we have to hold these things at a higher standard, right? Like Zelda is as good as it gets. As far as I'm concerned, with video games, Zelda is as good as it gets. So, like, it is glaringly bad when a Zelda game, which is normally so elegantly designed, just has this stupid, like, you know, bad element to it that they have not done once, not twice, but now 3 times. You know, it makes no sense to me. So, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I think so. But yeah, for me, like I want to not. I never want to feel like I am bumping up against the UI. Like I never
I feel
want
like
to
that with
resistance.
Pokemon right now, a little bit.
Sure.
A
Yeah.
little bit with Pokemon. A lot of buttons to push. Again, the
Right.
Pokedex over here, a journal over there, or the map and the quest and everything. Like, it's kind of bumpy. Kind of bumping up
Yeah.
against it.
Yeah, a little bumpy.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, Kato says, my thing is, how did no one who was playtesting this game not realize how bad it felt? Yeah, I don't know if, like, and this is just me, like, maybe, I don't know if this is how Nintendo is internally, but I don't know if Nintendo's, like, they see the 10s out of 10s for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild and stuff, and they're like, well, that means there's nothing to fix.
Yeah.
You know? It worked before, so why don't we just keep doing that? You know what I mean?
I don't remember people complaining about it with Todd.
No, me either. Not to this extent,
Yeah.
you know. And I don't know if it's. Go ahead, Lachlan. Sorry.
Is it possibly a patience culture thing? Like us being in North America, we just don't have the patience for that. Like in Japan, maybe they do. They
That's
like
maybe a
that
piece
it's
of it.
a little bit, you know.
Well, I think another reason it's so exaggerated with this game is because it is the main way you interact with the game. Like in Taki, you're still swinging your sword, using your shield, firing your arrows or whatever. Like in Echoes of Wisdom or EOW, you are doing it like every 30 seconds. Like you're constantly having to consult it. It's not like a sometimes thing like it is with Taki or Batwa. You're always doing it. It's the main thing you do in the game. You know? So it would be like if every time you had to swing your sword in Zelda, you had to go into a menu. You know, it's like it's that often because Zelda doesn't attack in a traditional way. She does it with the echoes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Not playing it.
Well,
Okay.
Okay.
fair. Don't play it.
I don't
won't.
blame you.
Wait for Jamboree. Wait.
I
to use
can't
that
wait. I
voucher.
can't wait for
You'll
Jamboree.
play
We're like, what,
Miitopia?
2 weeks out?
You got lots of Pokemans to catch. You got a lot going on, Sean. I don't know if you got
Booked
time
and
for this
busy,
game.
buddy.
Tell me about it. Booked and busy.
Well, booked and busy.
Yeah.
That's me.
Quaggy had a question. Quaggy says, "It is I, the Quaggy, king of the Xenobabes. Do you think a
Quaggy.
7-year-old can handle Eow? She
Eow.
did beat Princess Peach Showtime mostly by herself. The way you all were describing the Totkey-like inventory is making me think it could be too complicated for her, but she's definitely interested in it, and I'm thinking it could be a good Christmas gift. I think this is too much for a 7-year-old.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
I do. I don't know how y'all feel.
I think in
this is-
comparison to Princess Peach, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's kind of like Princess Peach is just like you can do one thing the whole time and be fine outside of like all the detective stuff. I don't know. I was like maybe gonna say yes, but then I thought about like the fighting mechanics, and it's like
Right.
It's too
I
hard.
don't- Yeah, it might be just yeah. It's like you really
Yeah,
got.
it's too hard if you're 20. Right, Lachlan?
Yeah.
There are no accessibility options in the game. Like there are none. Like there's no way to make it easier. There's no way of so I feel like Quaggy, I don't know. Kato says she disagrees. She thinks that her 6-year-old could play it. And maybe that's true. And yeah, she makes the point it depends on their experiences with other games. I think that, it would not shock me if I handed this to my nephews or something like that who are young, 5 and 7, if like they would, come up to me and say, "Can you get past this part?" Like that sort of thing. HVAC Sparky says, "How many 7-year-olds played the original Zelda?" I was younger than that when I played the original Zelda. But
That
again,
game's
it just
impossible.
depends.
I feel
Yeah.
like if you're going to purchase the game regardless because you think you will play it, get it and give it a try. Just like have it in the back of your mind that okay, this may end up being too tough. Like who knows? Your 7-year-old may not care at all and be like, oh, it's okay if I die and I go over and over and over again. I don't know what their frustration level is because I feel like that's
Yeah.
also like
Good
how
point.
patient are they?
Good point.
Like, do they mind? Because Princess Peach was kind of fast paced. This is a little bit slower pace. It's a little bit like you can kind of take your time in some parts, and it's like maybe that's okay. But if you plan on getting it anyway, I would say go for it and just test it out.
Yeah, well, Amanda, you make a good point about the patience. Like, that was the thing when I was a kid. Like, I had all the patience in the world. I had nothing else to do. I could bang my head against Zelda. Probably took me 100 hours to beat that thing, to beat that game, But I did it, and like it's because like I had a very low frustration. But I never got like mad at it. I just kept doing it 'cause it's all I had, right? So yeah.
I'm with Kato. I think a 7-year-old could totally play this game. Definitely. Yep. Especially because you played the original Zelda, Seth.
I did.
And also, I must remind everybody here what Chelsea said when she completed the game. Quote, easiest Zelda game by far, but so much fun. So, yeah.
Okay, well,
give it to your
Chelsea's a pro
7-year-old.
gamer, so.
Yeah,
She really
well,
is.
and take what I say with a grain of, like, Sean and Kato in the chat, like, y'all are actually parents, so, like,
Yeah.
like,
We are
I'm
not.
like, if only I knew
No
a
babies.
7-year-old.
right,
in my life.
yeah, if only, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it was
So-
exactly 7.
Yeah, so I'm just speaking from what I would assume, but again, who knows? I mean, maybe I don't give kids enough credit because I'm not around them all the time,
Yeah.
you know?
Gotta believe in these kids, man.
Yeah,
What are
If you
children?
say they
so.
can't do it, you're right.
sure. Yeah, that's
Put
true.
them down like that. Come on, man. They're 7.
Well, they
He
can't beat
doesn't
me in
have
Mario
a child,
Kart.
Sean.
I have nephews.
Not with that
And,
attitude.
Yeah, but how often do you see them?
No plans. No plans. Okay. Only other game I've been playing. I wanted to hit those couple of the EOW related
Hit 'em.
questions. I'll quickly mention too that now that I've finished EOW, I've started to play Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow via the recent Dominus collection, which Shadow dropped during the last Nintendo Direct. And that's been great. Those are the DS Castlevania games. So, Bowser, I don't even have a kid.
Oh man.
So I've been playing that too, and those are really good. If you're looking for like a good retro Castlevania experience, I highly recommend that collection. It's on sale right now. It's like $5 off.
Tempting.
So I grabbed it. We did an episode of Bit Harmony about Symphony of the Night, and it put me in a Castlevania mood. And I was like, I'm gonna pick this up. I've been meaning to play these. I'd never played the DS games. And Aria of Sorrow is like one of my favorite GBA games. Dawn of Sorrow is a direct sequel to it. And it rules. It's really, really good.
You rule.
So, you rule.
You rule.
High rule. Low rule.
Low rule.
Anyways, I recommend it.
For high... Never mind.
Do y'all want to answer some questions?
I love it.
All right. Let's answer a few of these questions here.
Nodding as a response
to
on
the audio podcast.
Let's go back to the questions, please.
Let's hit
This
some
love
questions.
is too much.
Clayton Dwyer says...
Dwyer.
Keegan Michael Key says that the
God.
next Mario movie will have some deep-cut characters, which in Hollywood probably means Birdo and Rosalina. Which deep-cut Mario character would you like to see in the movie? My vote is for Fawful. Fawful, of course, being the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, or Saga,
Horrifying.
if you like.
An absolutely horrifying
Villain.
character.
I had to look it up because I didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
I don't know
Any
anything by
deep-cut
name.
Mario characters come to mind? Lockleth, I know, is dying to say something. Go ahead, Amanda.
I was
What do
going
you
to say
got?
the sun.
Oh, okay. The angry
aggressive
son.
The angry son. That's who needs to be in this movie, and where are they? And they can be played by the Teletubby son.
The baby?
The baby.
Yeah. Just get the angry son baby from
Or-
Teletubbies.
Wiggler.
Okay.
Those
Yeah.
are my two options.
Wouldn't shock me to see Wiggler in the movie.
Little Wiggy in
some-
there.
There he is.
There's the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful in its glory.
It looks like me.
What?
Yeah.
Just
like
angry.
you.
Chasing you forever until it eventually kills you.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yep, that's the sun.
Any characters you'd like to see, Sean? Any deep cut characters you'd like to see in the next Mario movie?
I like the sun actually as an answer.
I do too.
Thank you.
That's a good one. Let me see. Morty Mole. No, what's the characters
Monty
who played? There's a Morty Mole as well.
Is there a Morty Mole too? I know there's a Monty Mole, but I don't know about Morty Mole.
There's Morty. I could bring it up. Actually, according to Google, anyways. What are the characters' names who play football in Mario World?
Oh,
I want
Charge
those
and
guys.
Chuck.
All the sports playing athletes in Mario World. I want them showing up with all their equipment and their gear
Oh,
and their
yeah.
body armor and their
Sponsored
helmets.
by sports.
Yes, that. Dude,
Love
I'm
a
not even
Charge and
kidding.
Chuck.
I think that's the best one. I don't know if that's really all that deep cut. I don't know if that's.
Could be.
I don't know. I feel like they only showed up like one time,
Yeah.
maybe
One
twice.
and done.
Well, they're in 3D World also, and maybe 3D
Oh, yeah.
Land too.
So 3 times. They're in most of the games.
They're in almost every Mario.
Every single one, actually. The least deep cut ever.
Yeah, well, that's okay. What are you thinking, Lockleth?
I don't know if mine's a deep cut. I just did
Okay.
a quick goog. And I was like, she's cute. Also, Smash. Vivian from Paper Mario.
Vivian from Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Yeah. Probably the most popular partner character in Paper Mario series history. Vivian. That'd be really cool. I love Vivian. Vivian's my favorite partner character in that game too. Vivian rules.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, how can you say
Yeah.
no? Also,
Yeah.
I thought about, when we were talking
Please.
about daddies last week, I wanted to mention one of the Piantas in, is that how you say that?
Yep, Piantas. Yep.
In Paper Mario. That would have been my daddy, the one that's like the Don.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Don Pianta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Daddy. Bring them into the Mario movie.
It is interesting though that like when you Google Mario characters, that Fawful and Cacletta and Antasma do just pop up like pretty early in the search.
Yep.
That's kind of crazy to me.
Muscular.
what's
the star.
Lubba?
Lubba.
Scroll.
That's
Keep
Where?
scrolling, Sean. What are you doing?
No, keep scrolling.
Kind of forgot that you guys can see my screen.
Aw.
Oh yeah, that's the Luma for Mario Galaxy 2.
Oh, look who this is.
Yeah.
Monty Mole.
Yeah, Monty Mole.
Did
Morty
you
Mole.
say Morty?
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh.
Morty Mole also a thing. There he is.
Yeah,
That
down
looks
here.
like
So
art
cute.
from. Yeah, that looks like art from one of the Game Boy games. Maybe they called him that in the before they rebranded to Monty Mole or something.
Look at Mallow.
Look at that
Paullin.
thumbnail for Pauline. All the other character images of their face.
Just
Smash.
Just
Pauline's crotch over here.
Pauline of course did
Smash.
appear in the first movie.
Why would they have that picture for her?
By the way,
listen to the Nintendo Drive post show, of course.
Yeah.
by the way, that's from the fandom wiki, which you can tell is just like BS, Sean, because I don't know if you noticed that. It said Pauline, also known as Daniela Verducci, which is the girlfriend from the '93 Mario
Yeah.
movie's name.
Yes, it is. No way.
No, it's Penelope.
That is not Pauline's name. That's very.
Is that?
funny,
Are you
though.
sure? Are you certain about that?
Yes. Pauline's name is Pauline. She's called Lady in the manual for the original Donkey Kong, but she's not Daniela Verducci. Those are different characters. The '93 Mario movie came out before Pauline had that design, anyways. So, because Pauline used to be blonde, like in the original Donkey Kong artwork. So,
Oh.
yeah. Anyways, for me, so you can go ahead and embrace yourself for what I'm about to
Just
say.
gotta sit
Lachlan.
back.
Uh-oh.
To me, there are a couple of different ways that the sequel maybe should go.
Here we go. Look, let's set the timer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be brief, okay? You can go a couple of ways. So, minor spoilers for the end of the post-credit scene of the Mario movie, which came out like a year and a half ago. They tease Yoshi. Right? So, you could very easily do a Super Mario World thing, which to me makes perfect sense as the sequel. They could it could be called Super Mario World. And like they could go that route, right? Or they could go a Super Mario Brothers 2 route, which takes place not in the Mushroom Kingdom, but in the World of Dreams with Wart and everything.
Obviously.
Which would also be really cool. I don't know if they're bold enough to do that, but that would be really cool. What I would love to see is if they took notes from like Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, and if we involved Wario. And if we involved that, if we involved Daisy, and get Daisy in the mix, you would have to set up for a deep cut character, Tatanga, everybody's favorite Tatanga, from Boy Meets World. Which would be like, if I could, there would be nothing that would make me happier. You guys don't even know the way I would pop off if Tatanga was realized in a movie. That would be insane. But like, yeah, I would love it if we did that. If we went to like Sarasaland, if we went to all these different kingdoms and made it a real like globe-trotting movie with Daisy and Tatanga and Wario.
For
That'd
those
make
that
me
are
happy.
wondering, who is this Topanga we're speaking of? What does she look
Topanga.
like?
From Boy Meets World,
No, the character you're talking about.
the character I'm talking about is Tatanga. From
Yes,
Super Mario
her,
Land.
them,
who is
whatever.
that?
What do they look like?
He's like a little purple alien in a UFO. Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Pass.
Funny photos on this screen.
Who is that child with the mustache?
That's me.
Oh my god, too good.
Pagosu
Nice.
there is the name of his craft. He's
I have
a
no
he's a
idea what this
spaceman.
is.
He's a mysterious spaceman.
Okay, can I change my answer here? Okay.
Please.
Tatanga alone, pass. With the spaceship, smash.
Smash.
Okay. Now, hang on, Sean. Look up Tatanga from the Game Boy comics. Look up that version of because he got a
Lovely.
redesign for the comics. That's a little bit different.
Is he naked?
Hang on, there must be a
Amanda.
there must be a shot of him, like full body shot of him in his like in his like full get up there. Those comics were so weird.
They are weird.
Hey, it's me.
Ooh.
Yep.
Where is he at?
I don't know.
Oh, you have it misspelled. It's Tatanga.
Come on.
Oh, of course.
Not two G's.
Of course.
It
How could
auto-corrected me. Look
Oh,
what
there
it
he
does
is.
here. Look what
Is that
Google...
it?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Auto
did.
corrected.
fourth picture there. There he is.
Um,
That's him. Is that doing anything for you? Is that?
There's no ship.
eyebrows. Yeah, where's the ship?
There's a
The
ship.
No
eyebrows.
ship. Well, there you get that graded image there of there. There he is. He looks a little bit more tough, right? They wanted him to look a little bit more intimidating, a little bit more scary,
Pass.
right?
Yeah, pass.
I would take
I wouldn't.
Drago over this.
Now,
yeah.
Sean, look up
This is
Look up
Tatanga.
another one.
Podcast. Yeah, let's
New
keep
topic
going.
for the
Let's
show.
do this
Look
more.
up Tatanga Mario manga, because he did get one more redesign in the Kodansha.
They kept trying with this Tatanga. Why?
He had a little
he
bit of
is.
drip in the Mario manga.
A little drip.
Yeah, he did. He had like
Mario
a little
got
like
going
a
on.
frilled collar. Where is he? It's so hard to find images of Tatanga.
They don't
Yeah,
want
we
you to
should have
see
used
the
Bing
beating.
as Rybo said in the chat.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Anyway,
Yeah, this is probably fairly optional.
yeah, it's fine. Nobody even knows who Tatanga is apparently, except for me.
Well, the question asked for a deep cut.
Yeah,
it was
that's pretty deep cut.
We
Pretty
went
deep
pretty
cut.
deep.
I love that character. I would love for Tatanga to be in the next Mario movie. Anyways,
Next question.
next question. Croco Kyle says, I'll ask the question that's on everyone's mind. Stamp Guy from EOW or Sign Guy from Totkey? Sign Guy is a name I want you to know. His name's Addison.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Addison. I don't know who Stamp Guy is.
You've not
You
met
haven't met him
Stamp
yet.
Guy
Oh,
yet.
Stamp Guy is awesome.
Stamp Guy rules. Stamp Guy is like one of my favorite video game characters of the year.
Oh.
Now, you find these, Amanda, you find these little podiums that he's standing on there throughout the world. There's, I think, 25 of them. And when you collect them, he gives you a stamp card, and you stamp on, and every 5, he gives you a reward. But Stamp Guy, he is so stoked. Like, he just loves stamps. And he's like, at a certain point, he's like, do you want to know all about, like, my deep backstory? And he's like, I love stamps, and that's my backstory. Goodbye. He's like, I'm a guy, and I love stamps. And that's, like, his whole backstory. And what's, I'm not going to spoil anything, but at the end, once you have all the stamps, you actually do get some no serious backstory for Stamp Guy. So there is that. Stamp Guy rules.
Wow.
Now, I love Addison also. For those who didn't play Totkey,
So do I.
yeah, Addison is just like, you see him all over the place, so dedicated to his job, has to get those damn signs up, come hell or high water. You know, they're both really good. I give the edge to Stamp Guy personally.
I haven't met him, so I don't know if I could say.
Yeah.
I'll give Addison
Stamp
some
Guy.
love. No,
Oh.
I'm gonna give Addison a little bit of love.
I
know.
gotta go with Sign Guy. Like, Stamp Guy, I feel like he might be too much. Like, I'm glad that he got to the plot very quickly with his backstory, but still.
Oh,
He does get to the plot.
Yeah.
He's so stoked. Like, Addison is like,
Addison's
I
in
love him.
the snow, in the mountains.
so is Stamp
So
Guy.
am I.
So is Stamp Guy. That
what
also
does it have to do with
happens.
the Sean?
sign guy, and we didn't know it.
I got snow.
Addison, is that
Okay.
you?
But
I
Addison,
like when he gets upset.
Addison's like
oh,
put
sorry.
upon. Addison's like, I'm here, I'm out
Like
here. and,
Patapon?
like, he's like Patapon, the PSP series.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I know exactly. I love Patapon.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah, I go Stamp Guy personally. Are we evenly split? This side is Stamp Guy, that side's Sign Guy.
Sign
Wow.
Guy.
Addison.
Sign Guy.
Wow. Well, y'all can let us know in Discord or in the YouTube comments below if you're Team Stamp Guy or Team Sign Guy.
What is
Okay.
Make it a Splatfest.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
No, you need a
Make that
third
Splatfest.
option.
Tingle.
The third up.
Tingle.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that can't.
Yeah.
Oh, there's.
Stamp, Stamp Guy versus Sign Guy
It's-
versus Tingle.
I
Oh
mean,
God.
it's an option.
Who's the guy
No
with the
love for Tingle.
masks?
Happy Mask Salesman.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
No, put
Just
Beetle
throw
in there.
Beetle in
Come
there.
on.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Amanda.
Beetle.
Mindbelt.
Yeah.
Beetle.
Beetle's good.
Because I want Sean to do the Beetle voice. That's why.
Never again.
Okay. Well, all right. Bye.
Bye.
The
think I'm
Yiggy
getting
collector, the Yiggy collector comes in and says, question for the show, what is the first Rareware remake that Xbox will send over to Switch 2? Limited to games that Rareware made on Nintendo 64, Rare is developing and remaking it as well. They give 4 options. Conker's Bad Fur Day
Yes.
or Reloaded, Diddy Kong Racing,
Ooh.
Donkey Kong 64, or Banjo-Kazooie / Banjo-Tooie or Collection Remade. So I guess we're picking out of those 4? It
I'm
seems.
going Banjo Collection. I think
Okay.
is pretty likely.
Likely.
Mainly because like there's 360 games, right? That are
Yep.
basically would fit the bill. I think that would work. You could
I'd be
flip
fine
those
with
back
that.
to Switch. That'd be all right. I think Nuts and Bolts is totally underrated. People have
agree.
pooped all over that game. I think it's the most enjoyable of the Banjo-Kazooie games. I'll say
Damn.
that much.
Damn.
'Cause I
I'm
don't
with
really
you
like
on
the
it being
first two.
underrated. I'm with you on it being underrated. I personally like what I would love if we're talking like a full remake. I personally think Banjo-Kazooie still holds up, so I don't feel like I need a remake. A re-release, sure, but for me it still holds up. Donkey Kong 64, however, could use the remake treatment. New quality of life, tune it up, make
Different
it look
game.
nice. Totally, completely different game.
Yeah, exactly.
But Donkey Kong 64, like, I've always liked the personality of that game. That's where the DK rap comes in, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Like, the personality of it, the style of it is there. I just, like, you just, little tweaks, and you could really make it something good.
Yep.
And a new Donkey Kong game would just be nice, wouldn't it? Like, come
It'd be
on,
all right.
man.
Yeah,
Be nice.
I'd be happy with it.
What are y'all thinking over there on the sign guy side?
I have no thoughts.
Okay.
None. Don't know.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
As no one said.
Viva Pinata.
Exactly.
It
Viva
wasn't one of the
Pinata.
options.
That wasn't
I
one of
don't
the 4
care.
options.
I don't
Oh.
care. It's no. If
The
Rare is
write-in
in the
ballot.
mix, it's got to be Viva Pinata.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full send.
I would like
that's
that.
it. Also,
Yeah.
I could do a smasher pass on the pinatas. That I could easily.
On the pinatas?
Why not?
Holy
It'd be
crap.
fun. We have fun
Okay.
here. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not ashamed.
Anyways, Presto the Magnificent says, what's a game that a friend strongly recommended to you that you didn't enjoy?
I know Sean's
Ooh.
Oh, yeah? What's Sean's?
little gator game.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a
Yeah,
good one.
Did not
That's
like
Sean's.
it. No map.
That is a good one. This has not happened to me very often, to be honest with y'all. And the first thing that comes to my mind is not a Nintendo game. It's Killzone. When Killzone 2 in particular was coming out, this is a PlayStation first-person shooter franchise. All of my friends are like, oh my God, you have to play this. This is like a game changer. This is the Halo killer, blah, blah, blah. That game sucks. They all
Damn.
suck. All the Killzone games are so boring, dude. It's like the most boring first-person shooter I think I've ever played. Like, it's just bland, uninteresting, doesn't feel good, doesn't...
Yep.
It was pretty back then, but I'm not a Killzone fan whatsoever. So that came to my mind. I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head.
I'm struggling on Nintendo, but Alan Sleep 2. Can't believe how highly recommended Alan Wake 2 was. But man, just I should be playing that because I'm having some trouble getting to sleep, Amanda. I'm sorry about that. I'm having trouble.
come on.
I should just fire up Alan Wake 2 and I'll just
Yeah.
be
Maybe you'll be not
lights
awake.
out.
You'll be sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
played a lot of bad games. Yeah, Little Gator game, definitely. I'm referencing my list of games that I played this year. And that one is pretty
I'm
good.
doing.
Anything
I
jump
like
in mind
Duck
for y'all?
Detective.
I haven't played it enough, so I don't know. Like, I kind of in the beginning was sort of feeling that way, honestly, about Cat Quest. I think I was way super excited about it. Obviously, Yoshi's on that list. Like, forget Yoshi.
Yoshi's a
Stupid game.
good one.
Yeah, you have a lot of games that you could say.
Yeah, I
Don't even play
tried.
games.
You hate
at least.
everything.
Yeah.
I do. I tried I'm looking through my list. I tried the pepper grinder demo,
Okay.
and I don't know if I loved that.
Okay.
I was like, I like it, but I don't know if I love it. That's probably it.
I saw Lachlan put away her Switch definitively. Like, I got it. That's the vibe I got from you just now.
I did. Yep. It's got to be Celeste.
Oh.
Sorry, dude. A lot of people shouting that at me. Play Celeste is the best. I'm like, nope.
Okay, it's not the best, but
Well,
it's
Sean
definitely
and Seth
challenging.
and many others say it's the best.
really like
and
it.
I'm like, do y'all not know me? Do you know when I get frustrated that I don't want to finish whatever game it is because it's too frustrating?
It's one of the best games I played
There's
this
no
year.
reprieve in that game. I need more reprieve.
Needs more reprieve.
It needs
Let's
I
more
want you to say reprieve more.
Just
So I lose the
more
meaning of the word.
reprieve. Yeah,
How is
more
that a word?
reprieve, less
Reprieve.
pain.
Don't know it anyway.
Reprieve.
Reprieve.
Sean,
Reprieve. Reprieve.
Anyways,
Dear God.
Reprievers.
Reprieve.
we've made enough people mad at us this evening.
Sorry.
Hey, we got to EOW very quickly. I say
We
we,
did.
give
We did.
ourselves kudos.
Yeah,
We did.
kudos to
We
us.
done did good.
Couple more questions. Let's knock these out before
coming.
we say goodnight here. Adam says, how many Switches is too many Switches? I gifted myself the Zelda Switch Lite for my birthday, which now brings my total to 4 Switches. This reads like a math. Like, Adam gifted himself the Zelda Switch
Yeah.
Lite. Now he has 4 Switches. My wife thinks that is too many Switches, but I've tried to assure her that I'm not crazy. How many Switches
He's
is
gonna have
too
to do a
many
PowerPoint
Switches?
pretty soon here. We're gonna have to hook him up with Nagachaka and get the
Get the
PowerPoint
tips.
presentations to the spouse.
You're not crazy if you have an island for each Switch. That is my
There you go.
that is
Yeah,
my
then it makes
statement.
sense.
Yeah.
Then it's justified.
Yeah, then it
Yeah.
makes total sense.
Then if you make content out of it, then even
Yeah.
more so.
That's right. If you like it, I love it.
Yep, same.
I don't care. As long as you're not putting yourself in financial ruin,
Yep.
as long as you're not putting a strain on your marriage, like, you do you, man. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it.
I mean, they're so small. You could look. I'm not saying you should do this, but like, what if you started hiding?
What if you went
Chelsea,
behind
if
your
you're
wife's back?
listening,
the look I'm
Chelsea,
getting from these
we
two.
need you. Chelsea, if
Just
you're
hide them.
listening, I swear I don't know how you do it.
Just don't tell her the truth.
Oh my god.
John's like,
In
I'm
a year
hiding
from
10 of them. And
In a year from now, Sean's going to be selling off his like limited edition
Oh my
Switches that
God.
he's
He's gonna be
hiding.
sitting outside in a box.
I already did sell them. I
And
sold
he's
everything.
like, "This is my life now, sitting in a
hey,
box
well, hang
outside."
on, Sean. When you
I
started
don't-
selling off your stuff, where
Yeah.
was Chelsea surprised that you owned any of the things you were selling?
No, we would buy them
Okay.
together. Like we would definitely we were collecting all the stuff together.
And what have you been hiding?
I don't hide anything. You guys. How could I hide anything? You guys know me. I'd blurt it out if I was. I'd be like, "Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Durr, oops! I can't believe I blurted that one out. Secrets out, I guess."
Don't keep
Durr.
any secrets.
I'm a
Honesty is the
cartoon
best
character.
policy.
Of course. Definitely don't lie about this. But it would be easy to. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
But it would be so easy,
They're small.
tantalizingly easy.
Exactly.
Small.
Tiny.
Yeah.
The latest limited
They're
edition
light.
was the Switch Lite.
How
and
hard
that's
could
even
it be?
smaller.
Or you could gaslight her and say they're the same ones. You're not seeing different ones.
God.
You're seeing.
Somebody help.
Tony Baker says that he's got 9 now, so
9?
it's not too bad.
See?
Yeah,
Tony, what tips do you have on this matter?
yeah. Talk to him in the Discord there, Tony. Yeah,
Yeah, he says he bought 2 Hyrule Switch Lights. He says they're both the same one.
there you go.
My God.
It's like the Olsen twins playing Michelle. You know what I'm saying?
There's
On
one you
Full
play
House.
with and one you keep in the box. It makes sense.
Exactly.
The final
Obviously,
question.
I'm joking. Don't lie to your spouse. Don't lie to your partners. It's very
Please
bad.
don't.
This is all a joke. Goodness gracious.
But also, smoking's cool, isn't it?
But like, yeah,
Oh my
sit in the sun
God.
for 4 hours without sunscreen and
Okay.
smoke cigarettes.
The final question.
Long
To end us on a little bit of a
Help.
more wholesome
This
note,
is
perhaps.
post-show, exactly. Bows in the chest. This is post-show. If anybody's been wondering what happens in the post, this.
Yeah, it's
all
kinda
this
like
last
this.
4 minutes that's
Yeah.
post-show right there.
Patreon.com/carpool gaming. Yeah. Shy Guy comes in and says, "Hello, it is I, the guy without a clever tagline of his own because he is shy.
Thank you,
That's
Shy
just
Guy.
me being an idiot. I won't keep using this." That's what he says in parentheticals, not me. To me, the greatest thing about gaming is the personal connections we foster through this hobby. Those connections obviously transcend gaming. So it got me thinking about a question, and I'd love your take. If gaming were no longer a part of your life, how do you think you'd maintain the relationships you've fostered through the CPG community and gaming in general? Do y'all think you would? Because for me, like, the gaming part of it is nice, but I think even if I woke up tomorrow and said, "Hey guys, like, I'm not playing games anymore, I've made this decision, blah blah blah," I think I'd still be friends with everybody.
You could make a year's worth of content out of it.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
I'm just
it's
not
easy.
playing games.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the gaming part. To me is like that's how you connect. That's how you meet. It's what like kind of brought us here. But like for me, like I like now that you meet those people and you form those relationships, then it's all good. You know?
This question makes me sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel kind of sad.
Dude, yeah, right?
Aw.
Because I don't know. I think
Really?
without the games, I think everything else just kind of like floats
So-
off into space.
My question is, am I the only one that's given it up and everyone else around me is still doing? Because that is sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I assume so, probably. But if you reach that point in your life, right? Like you probably feel some level of peace with it. You know,
Is there like a not gaming anonymous club I could
Oh my
join?
god.
I mean, like I get sad thinking about not playing video games. Video games make me very happy. But my point is that I think that my friendships with people in the community do not live or die based on me playing video games. You know?
I think the friendships like add a huge amount, like an absolutely unquantifiable, immeasurable amount of legitimacy to playing games. The friendships,
Yes.
like, because I will say, like, sometimes I'm sitting playing a game, and there's been, because I was in between jobs last month, and there was points in time where I spent more time playing games than I had in many, many years, actually.
Sure.
And I'm like, that is a lot of time that I could be doing other things. Like, and I don't like being aware of that, you know, like, because I like playing games. I like how it is really enriched my life because of all of this and podcasting and community and friends and, you know, all these things. I could go on and on. But games just by themselves, I don't know, man. I don't know that I would play games if it was just me. So I think that's why people seek out community. You know, like somebody said it, like people aren't starved for content, they're starved for community. And that's
Yeah.
why I think people find a home in all of our communities. Really, all four of us have Discords, and that's what elevates gaming. That's what people don't understand when they don't play games, because they only see the part that I was kind of considering before. I'm like, golly, there's a lot of time I could have been doing something else. But if you take that away, that's what makes me sad about this question is like, if I took games away, I don't think that I would have a place in community. And that really sucks because I don't know who else I would want to hang out with, you know?
Yeah.
I want to hang out
Yeah.
with you guys.
I can relate to that. I don't know. I guess it depends. I mean, Bowser makes the point of like how much more work it would take to lose. Because I do have friends that don't play games at all. And yeah, like we don't have as much to like connect on, I guess, as I do with like y'all or whatever. But like Yarden says, you all would remain friends, but without games you wouldn't even know each other existed. Yeah, like games brought me here, but if for some reason I had to stop playing games, like I feel like I would put in the work to, you know, stay friends with the people that I met through games, even if we couldn't connect in the same way. But I don't know. It's hard. It's also kind of an impossible, like it's such a big part of my life that like I can't imagine. There's never been a moment of my conscious existence where I was not into games. I literally don't know a life without it. You know?
Well, I think of it from like the perspective of like, who am I outside of games? I run. So when I can't connect with somebody on gaming or running, I'm like I've got friends or maybe like acquaintances, even like close by, that it's like they just don't get it. And I'm like, I don't know how to have a conversation with you. I don't know what to talk about because we're just experiencing life like two totally different ways. Like I have these two main hobbies and you're not into either of that. So it's like, okay, bye.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. Well, Lachlan, you were talking about this. I don't know if it was on like Pants or something I was listening to of yours recently. Maybe you were talking about it on a stream. Like you recently were hanging out with like an old coworker.
The lock.
That was like, that was what it was. Okay. And like you were like, yeah, we like had dinner. Like there no games or anything like that. You know, like just completely removed. So I don't know, like for you can, but you guys connected over like work, I guess.
We talked a lot about the job that I used to work for that she still works at, and a lot of the clientele that were there. So it was still something there that connected us.
Right.
And it was like an effort, like to go out of playing games to go and hang out with her instead of, you know, doing my usual Saturday night activities. It just kind of depends on the person, and it depends on how much energy I have to do the certain things, because it costs energy to hang out with anybody. And I'm one of those people that has to recharge their battery like every day. I will,
like my Apple Watch.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I plug in at nighttime.
She charges herself.
Yeah.
On her chair. Her chair is an induction charger, actually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When I'm done, I go boo, 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 and I jump out. Yeah.
Oh my God. A little green
All
light.
charged up.
Ready to go. But it does take a little bit extra effort to discuss stuff outside of what is more natural of me to talk about, which is games and how much fun games are and like this and that. Like I feel like there's more for me to talk about with gaming than other stuff like work and other places I've worked and all that. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, now I'm depressed. How's this?
Well, now
And now everybody's sad.
I like the
sad.
question. I
No,
like
it's a
the
good
question.
I'm not mad at the question. I don't want that to come across that way at all. It's very nice to have such a deep question. Actually,
Thank you, Shy Guy.
Whether it was thank you, Shy
Thank
Guy.
you, Shy Guy.
But it's interesting. Even Kato was in the chat earlier, and I never get to talk to Kato anymore. Like we used to do this show every single week, and I think the world of her. You know, and I never get to tell her that as much as I should. So it just makes me think about like you guys are talking about like the effort that it takes to like hang out with people, and it's like, man, I think about people all the time, you know, and they would never know it because I don't say anything about it. And it's like, man, I could probably do better than that.
I try to. Yeah, I'm with you. I definitely try to do that more often. I try to be conscious of that. It's so easy to get like wrapped up in our own stuff. We're all busy. We all have like our own things going on. But like, yeah, I do try. If I think about somebody or if I see something that makes me think about somebody, I try to let them know. And yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Deep thoughts. Deep thoughts and feelings to end the show on. Well, there's no natural way for me to segue into this. So let me thank our patrons.
All right, patreon.com/Carpool Gaming.
Patreon.com/Carpool Gaming.
Derp, derp.
Thank you. Thank you, Shy Guy, for that question. And thank you all for supporting us at Patreon, patreon.com/Carpool Gaming. Thank you to our ultimate producers, Jonathan Brown, whose music can be found at linktree/pme.jib. Cwaggy, who reminds you that the best babes are Xenobabes, and TechMike, who says whether you're Kevesi or Agnian, you're a Xenobabe at heart. Links are in the show notes, so please support our ultimate producers. And thank you to our platinum producers, Smokin Joe, Solo, The Captain, and Tim Paullin. And thank you to our gold members: Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave 1337, Bob Blah Blah, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carozza, Dan and Luma, Dano, Drellish, Emily O'Kelly, Hopple, Jan32, Kia Savoy, Liger Woods 330, Old Mr. Frump, Patrice Millette, Payhey EP, Shane Erickson, The Don Rob, The Yiggy Collector, and Toxic. Thank you all so much for your support on Patreon. You can get a 7-day free trial to the exclusive tier.
To trial and get through it all.
That's
But you
right. To
can't.
trial and get through all that exclusive content like the Nintendo Drive post show. Thank you all so much. Your support on Patreon gets us to Extra Life, as well as your support here on Twitch, picking up merch, all that fun stuff. Thank you all so much. Patreon.com/carpoolgaming.
You're welcome. Oh, you're
And thank
thinking
you,
now.
Sean.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lachlan.
Thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome.
I think Amanda's muted.
She is.
Sorry. I
You
didn't know I
look
had
like
it.
you were like speaking a storm over there. What were you saying over there?
No, I was just going to say what happened to equality, but it's fine.
Yeah,
It's there.
It's there.
it's there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anyways.
I showed my physical earlier, but I'll show it again.
Oh, it was Grapelith.
Grapelith.
So grape.
So
Will this-
grape.
Will this
Pretty
straw
grape.
get mold? Stay tuned.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Wait,
Wash that thing.
Do you not have a...
I
have
do.
a-
Pipe cleaner.
Okay.
I
Thank
do.
you. Yes, that's the word.
Yes.
Gotta have a pipe cleaner.
Yes, I do. I do have one. I will clean it tonight.
You do that.
I also did a good thing by emptying it and then taking the lid off and letting it just air out. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Little.
That's probably a good idea as well. So,
Not developing a biological culture in there.
yeah,
Jeez.
you know, a colony.
A petri dish.
You get cheese.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, cheese.
Anyways.
Well, Sean Cheese Capri, where can people
Yep.
find you, my friend?
I wish I had a good cheese pun. You can find me. Actually, wait.
Buddha.
Before me. I need, because Seth will never do this, and he should, because you all need to know this. I need to tell you here and now, for all the people who are here at the end of the podcast, should have done this
If
at
you
the
made it.
beginning. Yeah, if you're still here, you deserve to hear this. The KoopaCast : a Nintendo podcast
Oh.
is an excellent Nintendo podcast.
Didn't know
Thank
where you were
you.
going with that.
I love it very much. You should tell people about it. You should be proud of it. I love it.
Thank you.
It's very, very good. Equally as good as all the other Nintendo podcasts that all of our friends make. Very, very good. But for now, I'm spotlighting that. I really like it, Seth. It's very good.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Go to your friends list thing and say add a friend by switch code and type in the letters SW, then the numbers 687902366588. Just like Eric Lindros. I know you were thinking Eric Lindros. That's why I say it, because I was thinking that as well. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean Capri, Sean like Condre Capri, like the pants. Follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live. And then find me in Rome, New York and surrounding
Yes.
areas in about a month's time. Donate extra-life.org/participant/carpoolgaming. All the things are in the show notes, probably. Maybe. We'll see if
Let's
we
go.
remember. And thank you to everybody who's donated so far. We're on the road to 10,000, and maybe I'll shave my head or grow a beard or who knows what. We'll do something crazy.
Doing
The end,
something.
Lachlan.
Huh?
The end. I said the end.
At the end. All I heard was my name, and I was like, yes.
Back to you.
Seth, where can people find you?
You can find me on X at $2 Hero. And, of course, my friend code. If you'd like to add me on Switch, see how many hours I put into Zelda or Castlevania, you can do that. My code is SW4112806134454, of course, just like Eric Lindros. Thank you very much.
Miles_of_Amanda.
Hi.
Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/miles_of_Amanda. You can also find me at that username on X or Instagram, or I almost said Facebook. Facebook's not true. Maybe. No. All over the internet. Just type it in. Something will pop up in that goog. Something will pop up.
Just do a quick goog.
Quick goog.
That's what we should do from now on. My name is Sean. You can just Google me.
If you just Google Sean, I don't know what pops up.
Find out.
Sean
Because you can spell
Capri.
your name.
Actually, maybe
multiple
don't. There's a
ways.
bad Sean out there right now.
Oh.
That's true.
It's not good. Don't Google it. Not me. Not my Sean.
Y'all can find me, the Locklith, over on that there YouTube at Locklith, or on X at Locklith TWT, because history for y'all, X used to be Twitter, which is where TWT comes from.
Oh, I
Just
get
for-
it.
In case you were curious, yeah. You can also add me on Steam, because I play games over there. At Locklith is my
I'll do that.
user handle over there. I've got quite a collection of Steam games now. It's kind of shocking. I think I've got over 20, almost a little over 30 maybe now, which is...
Steam people are laughing. Those are rookie numbers.
I know, but for me, that's a lot, because
Ribo probably has 2,000.
And probably Sean, because Sean is in Ribo's family over there. But yeah, you can add me on Steam at Locklith. And announcements, I guess? I don't know. I don't know if I should announce this here or I should wait for the post show.
Okay.
Do your bloody announcement.
Bloody.
Do your
got-
bloody
I
announcement.
did
Do
my
your
birthday
bloody
bash.
announcement.
What are you waiting for?
I did my birthday bash stream. I streamed for like
Yeah.
8 hours last weekend, and it was fun. There was a little bit of a hiccups, but that's where I started playing Echoes of Wisdom. Played some Culture
Yow.
Lamb and played some Mario Kart with people. So it was fun. Played with
We
Seth.
did play some Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I jumped in there.
You
I
did.
smoked
it.
everybody.
You
Except
did.
for
You-
Riley King. Riley
you
King
lost
kind of...
once.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, Riley King knows what he
Mm-hmm.
did. Yeah, he knows what he did.
I have the
Yeah.
video. You sent it.
Rip.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was
Paullin-
crazy, actually.
Paullin was in the pits.
That was actually speaking of like things that never happen in Nintendo games, I got like stuck in the geometry of the world in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
That's never happened to me in all my time playing that game. I played hundreds of hours of that game. Anyway,
Bound to happen.
it's crazy.
Put enough
Never
hours
seen
into
anything
it.
like it. Yeah. Anyway, that was fun though.
But as for us, thank y'all for hanging out with us for tonight's episode of the Nintendo Drive. Bump that like button if you haven't already. And fuel this carpool in the comments below. Stamp guy or sign guy? I'm still curious.
Let us know.
Or pass.
Also, smash or pass for both, because I'm also curious.
Oh God.
Yeah, I just want to know.
Comment
We'll
section's
just
going to be so horny.
Or just put smash and don't explain
Yeah.
who or for what.
Yeah. Both.
Because why
Consider
not?
that for as long as you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And join us in the Discord, because that's where all of our questions come from every week.
They
We
do
have fun
indeed.
there.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Nintendo Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us at Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget to check out our awesome Nintendo Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com, and you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, where you'll unlock all sorts of exclusive content like the Nintendo Drive post show. Links to everything are in the description. See you next week!